Hello patrons! Yes, it's that time again where I get to give you a behind the scenes look at what's going on with the John Cedars channel and recap on some of the results from the previous month. As you can see, I've decided to go old school. This is what I guess the equivalent shot or angle of most of my old videos in front of the bookshelves would look like, or does look like, in the new bunker setting. So yeah, I thought, why not, why not go for the old angle? And so I hope you like it. Anyway, looking back on July, it was a busy month. I did say that although I targeted 10 videos, I did suggest that I might do more than that, and I did indeed do more than that. I did 13 videos or 13 uploads in July, with the result that the channel got 611,310 views. So quite a good return in terms of views. And the channel also brought in 154.7 thousand unique viewers. And in terms purely of impressions on people's YouTube screens of video thumbnails, that kind of thing, there were 8.8 million, which as far as I know is actually a record. So 8.8 million impressions, so the thumbnail popping up on people's YouTube. So yeah, quite a big month in terms of the stats there. I also brought in 1,960 new subscribers net, which I worked out is 63 per day. So channel growing nicely there. Obviously, not so long ago we celebrated the 50,000 subscriber milestone. We're already on 53,000. So yeah, it's going nicely. No complaints from me. And in terms of you guys, in terms of Patreon, wow, what a month it's been. If you remember last month, I was talking about how there were 28 new patrons compared to 17 new patrons the previous month. So 17 in May, 28 in June. Do you want to know the number for July? 41 new patrons in July, which is just outstanding. So for those of you who are watching for the first time, thank you so much for joining my Patreon and making my work possible. It really does mean a lot. So back to the channel statistics just for a moment, and in terms of the most watched upload, that was actually Dancing for Jehovah. That got 49,000 views in July. And I can tell you it continues to draw in views, and I'm frequently seeing comments from Jehovah's Witnesses. It seems to be, doing the rounds among actual believing Jehovah's Witnesses, and I keep getting angry comments on that video saying, "What's wrong with dancing? What's wrong with dancing?" To which I reply, well, if you watch the video, you'd see that I don't actually criticize the dancing. It's the fact that only in certain circumstances can certain people dance. So yeah, it's interesting to see the reaction that video's had. In terms of the most minutes, so the video with the most minutes viewed, that was actually the Saturday rebuttal with, wait for it, 1.3 million minutes spent watching that in July. So astonishing figures there. So that's pretty much the boring YouTube stats out of the way. It's now time to go to this month's Patreon dates. So I do hope a good number of you are able to join me for those dates. I always look forward to the hangouts and the live streams. It's just a good opportunity to catch up with you all and interact and hear what your comments and questions are. So if you can join me for any of those dates, it would be lovely to see you. Now though, it's time, it's that time again where we must bring forth the shaky box, because we need to find out who is our winner for this month's Rome level draw. The winner obviously getting an Amazon book of their choice. So let's give the shaky box a good old shake. And I can tell you there are now so many balls inside the shaky box. Just look at all those balls that I'm actually going to have to start buying some new polystyrene balls soon. And I'm trying to source balls of the exact same size, because I want them all to shake in a very equal way. Giving those balls a nice caress, you might say. Just giving them a gentle stir. And so we bring out this month's winner, who is Jeremy Newsome. So congratulations, Jeremy. You are the winner of this month's Rome level draw. Do get in touch and let me know which book you want. But now I want to talk a little bit about the Medo-Persia level, specifically the voted videos, because I need to announce the winner for the voted video for August, and that is a review of the Shepherd book. This was actually on my to-do list for like forever, and it was just one of those videos where for whatever reason I just kept knocking it back to the next month, and in the end I thought, well, I'll put it in the selection so that if the patrons really want me to make this video, they can decide. And sure enough, you guys have decided that I need to do a review of the 2019 Shepherd the Flock book. I think it's an excellent choice, and I will be jumping on that very soon. In fact, while we're on that subject, I need to talk a little bit about my plans for August in general. I think I'm going to shoot again for about 10 or 11, let's say 11 videos realistically for August. And I've got my work cut out, because I've got one more convention rebuttal that I need to do, the Josiah drama. I've also got 2 JW Broadcasting rebuttals to do, the July and the August. The July took a hit due to the convention rebuttals, and because I also, to cut a long story short, we had a lot of guests in July and I was out and about a lot. So I'm hoping that August will be a bit more settled and I'll be able to rattle through 2 JW Broadcasting rebuttals. And I also have 2 voted videos, because I'm actually behind with the Medo-Persia level videos. And my plan to get back on track is to do 2 voted videos in August and 2 in September, and then I'll be back on track. So I'll obviously be doing the review of the Shepherd book, and the second video done in August will probably be either the one on cognitive dissonance or the one on Freemasonry. Thank you very much again for that. So one of those 2 will also get done apart from the Shepherd book review. So I have my work cut out. And I also just want to say a quick word on the goals. So my Patreon account has goals in terms of the number of subscribers the number of patrons I would like to have. And a long-standing goal has been, is it 380 patrons, which we recently passed, although because it's the month end, the Patreon numbers kind of fluctuate at the end of every month. So I think I'm back behind again, but especially at the rate that you guys are becoming patrons, it's inevitable that that goal will be passed again kind of soon. So anyway, I'm treating it as though I've passed that goal. And one of the things I commit to doing as part of that goal is to apply to give a TED Talk. So I've now done that. I've submitted my application and sent, some kind of plan of what I would talk about and who I am and what I've done. So it's in their hands now as to whether they accept me, but I certainly would love that kind of exposure for the work I'm doing and for the message I have to share. But that is everything for this month's end of month Patreon update video. I hope you found it fun. Don't forget to tune in next month, and I'll see you then. Bye.